What I'm going to cover next is basically making edits to your website. So some basic edits to the overall layout of your website. And when you come into your website, on the front end, if we view the site, you can see that there is a left navigation area that takes you to a set of pages. These are standard in the overall layout, which is local projects, learning center, and so forth. These pages, most of these pages are standard. So they're going to be found within the settings area of your website because they apply to the overall layout. The same thing goes with the My Signorama tab. So those things are going to be found. You're also going to have a logo up here at the top. So anything that you see on this page really is going to be in the overall layout, including this banner. Now this area right down here is actually unique to that home page, and then you will need to edit it through the home page. But what I'm going to cover is just how do you find and edit the overall layout of your site. So I'll go back to the back end, the management area of the site to show you. And all that information is going to be found under the general and then settings. So you can see right here all the various areas or pages that you have access to on the overall layout. And in order to edit any of those pages, you can come over here to Wood Signs. If I want to edit the Wood Signs page, I can click on Edit. And it's going to basically pull up an HTML module. And in here is where you can edit text, you can put pictures. There's two ways in which you can get information into this area. You can click and just go ahead and type information there, and you can highlight that and use this area here, this toolbar, to bold, italicize. You could even underline, you could center it, and so forth. So you can put information just by clicking and typing. And you can also copy and paste images into this area as well. So if you have an image that you want to paste in there, you just need to select where you want to paste it, put your icon there, and then basically just paste it in there. If you do copy and paste images, you'll want to definitely check this box here so that you link those images to the server where they lie, and then you can go ahead and save your changes. Now the other thing that you have the ability to do is you can put your cursor where you want your image to go, and you can come up to this little image icon, and this allows you to browse the server and select, I have some banner images, select an image. So here's a banner image, and if I want, I can just go ahead and change the width, and then I can insert that image where my cursor was. So that's another way in which you can get images into the area. I'm going to select it and delete that image. The best way in editing these overall layout pages, because they are in an actual format already, is copying and pasting. So if you are going to paste a different picture in place of this one here, it's best to select it. So copy your image, select where you'd like it to go, and then just paste it over that image. That way you're not ruining any of the links that you have existing either. Okay, and so again, when you're editing most of the pages that are found in overall layout, you're going to be editing this HTML module, and then you're definitely going to want to save any of your changes. Now, from the overall layout area, I showed you how to edit a page. There are some areas on here that are not pages. So you have down here your left navigation toolbar. So if you go ahead and create a page, and that's covered in track 2, and you want to link that to your menu, your left navigation menu, you can come in here where it says overall layout, left navigation menu, and edit that. Now this pulls up a different module. It's not an HTML module, but you can see down here, down this side, this is what's going to be held within that left navigation toolbar. Obviously, to get rid of something, you can just hit this little X and it will delete it off. If you don't want to get rid of it and you want to add something, you can come up here to bookmarks and use this drop down, and you can link a category, product page, web address, or even a heading. Most of the time you'll be linking a page because you'll create a page for something unique, and then you'll want to link that to your left navigation toolbar. So if I hit page, it will pull up a drop down, and you can see there are several pages here that have been created. So if I want to add the banner promotional page, I can go ahead and insert that. Now it will add it to the top of my left navigation. If I want, I can come in here, I can click on it and drag it and put it where I want it to go. So if I want it above Learning Center, or if I want to make it a subset of something, I can drag it in and indent it. So now it's under local projects. I'm going to go ahead and delete that page, and then it will remove it. And then you can save your changes. So that's how you would add or edit the left navigation toolbar on the overall layout. So a couple other areas here that are very isolated to a specific module. The other one is at the very bottom, the storefront image, and that appears at the top of your website. But you can come in here to this storefront image and choose a file that you want to put there. So if I go into my desktop image, then I can open it. Basically, I'm sending it to the server, and then I can upload that image. So now it's uploaded that image to the top of my site. So basically, if you have a picture of your store and you want to upload it there, that's where you would put it. So you'd go into this overall layout area and upload that under the other settings, and it would apply. Okay. Now I'm not going to save my changes there, and I'm basically going to view my site now. Let's see if that bluebird there, good, it stayed the Signorama. So if you don't change your save your changes, it will just leave on the front end exactly what you have up. So you definitely need to save those changes prior to viewing the front end of the site. So that's just things that we cover in track 1, which is general administration of your site. So your general settings area, setting up your your contact information and your store information, as well as Google Analytics and your managers. Then also we covered setting up your e-commerce on the website, and then we covered how to edit some of the overall layout and pages of that website. Track 2 covers a little bit more detail on how to create pages and add pages. We deal a little bit more with banners. So you definitely want to look at some of those videos that apply to track 2. And thank you very much for joining this webinar.